According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, the risk of being injured or killed in a motor vehicle crash increases as we age. As of 2012, there were almost 36 million licensed drivers ages 65 and older in the United States. And this number is only growing because people are living longer. A recent study done by Carnegie Mellon University revealed that the fatality rates for drivers who are between the ages of 75 and 84 is the same as that of teenage drivers, who are considered the most reckless of drivers. At age 85 and above, the fatality rate jumps to 4 times that of teenagers. But with the growing amounts of elderly citizens and the correlating amounts of accidents being caused by them, there is still no government-mandated driving test for senior citizens to determine if they can still drive or not. See the problem here? That is why I think that in order to make our roads safer and to save lives, starting at the age of 65, senior citizens should have to take frequent driving and cognitive tests to determine if they are fit for the road. Today I will go over some incidents that have occurred, some of the underlying causes of the problem, and some of the solutions that I can provide at different levels. So have the elderly become our public enemy number one now? The obvious answer is no. But the elderly are accidentally killing people like never before. In California, an 86-year-old man drove his car into a crowded farmer's market, killing 10 people and leaving others injured. In Florida, the state with the largest per capita elderly population, drivers over 80 have plowed into a Chinese restaurant, a post office, and a state official's office. In Los Angeles, a 100-year-old driver plowed into 11 people, including 9 children. In every case, the elderly driver told the police that he confused the gas and brake pedals. Although the elderly only account for about 9% of the total population, National Highway Traffic Safety Administration statistics show that senior drivers account for 14% of all fatalities and 17% of all pedestrian fatalities. The Pew Research Center says that 10,000 baby boomers will turn 65 every year for the next 18 years. By 2030, the elderly will represent almost 1 in every 5 drivers. This will increase the safety risk as drivers begin to lose their abilities, and more needs to be done by the government, by families, and individuals in order to make the roads safer. One of the reasons why much hasn't been done about this problem is that it's a sensitive topic for elder drivers. The ability to be able to own and drive a car is the ability to have freedom and independence, and few elderly drivers are willing to give that over. Not being able to drive is a daunting idea for them because there is no public transportation system in the country that can really support seniors when they can't drive anymore, which basically leaves them locked in their homes. That is why the elderly and organizations that represent them insist that as long as their eyesight and hearing abilities are good, they should be able to still drive. But current research that has been done suggests that it is complex processing skills, not eyesight or hearing ability, that are the root cause of dangerous driving. Another cause of this problem is that many people do not realize that they are unfit to drive until it is too late. Although many senior citizens self-regulate themselves by driving less often and staying off the highways, we all know that accidents can occur. Aging is a slow process, and deterioration of our cognitive skills is not self-evident immediately, and it is hard to determine the time for us to stop driving. To prepare for the amount of elderly people that are going to be on the roads these upcoming years, and to decrease the amount of elderly driver-related deaths right now, it is very important that the government takes steps to set up new safety measures. First of all, the federal and local governments should create and enforce frequent driving and cognitive tests for people starting at the age of 65. Secondly, for those people who cannot pass the test anymore, the government should provide some type of support to help senior citizens get around so they are not confined to their homes. After her 3-year-old son was hit and injured by an 84-year-old driver, Catherine Frone of Portland founded ITN America, which provides door-to-door driving services for seniors. The government should start organizations such as these nationwide, and this will be a difficult task. But it is a necessity, and it will make itself more evident as elderly population continues to grow with their increase in life expectancy. There is no way around it, and the longer the government waits, the bigger the problem will become. Another very important step to fix this problem is timely family intervention. Taking away the keys from a senior loved one can be a very emotional and uncomfortable situation, but it is all part of the senior care of our parents. So as a family member, if you see or hear about recent accidents or near misses, personality changes, or medications that can cause drowsiness, it is necessary that you step in to prevent a tragedy. Finally, on a personal level, when we ourselves become older and start noticing that driving starts to become a difficult task, we must perform self-tests or go to tape tests to see if we should still be behind the wheel. It is a safe thing to do and the responsible thing to do. The automobile has long been the ultimate symbol of freedom, and having that taken away can be unbearable to think about. But the goal is not to take drivers off the road and give them one more reason to be depressed about getting older. Rather, is to keep them driving safely and to provide services to those who can't drive anymore. So, become active in your local government, pressure your state senators to take action and to address this issue. Remember to watch signs that your older loved ones should stop driving. And when the time comes to us all, and we start having difficulties driving, be safe and make the responsible decision to get out from behind the wheel. Thank you.